Man accused of sex with pool raft yet again.
How is this a headline, though? It's obviously just a man in a committed relationship with a pool raft.
Eric! Are you having sex with a pool raft again?
Well, if you don't first, you don't succeed sort of situation.
I'm going to assume that this is a blow-up raft, so if he could fit in that little blow-up hole.
We have gone to therapy, Eric!
This is one of those things where I'm trying to figure out the anatomy of the situation.
I would pay $5 just to know how. I don't want to see it, but schematically.
What's sexy about a pool raft?
Maybe it's like a blow-up doll, but also a raft.
Maybe his blow-up doll died. Maybe that's what this is. His blow-up doll.
It's a funeral for his blow-up doll.
No, like
so he f***ed his raft.
Looks like, Mrs. Johnson over on the other yard is
Is that
tired
the pool
of-
raft's name?
I've got morning wood with a U.
The company that manufactures the pool raft does not deserve to have to put a warning sign on their pool raft saying, "Don't have sex with this."
Man wears Spiderman undies.
To vandalize high school.
Where were you when I was in high school? This would be f***ing awesome.
I'm hoping that this means that he was just wearing the Spider-Man undies.
He's got his vandalizing undies,
Yes.
and he's got his
Right
Sunday undies
Sunday undies.
right next to them.
Right next to them.
Because, like, if he were wearing full clothes and the reporter was like, oh, but there's a picture, you can see his Spider-Man undies, let's zero in on that detail.
And then next to that, he has his grand larceny undies.
Or worse, they're like, who are you wearing? And he's like, Peter Parker.
Checking his Google Calendar, and he's like, that's right.
That is today.
I have to vandalize that high school. Oh, I hope my Spider-Man underwear are clean.
You know what? His Batman one might have been in the wash.
Oh, that's probably why I went Spider-Man.
I think it's probably Marvel only says Spider-Man, then maybe all the
Iron
Avengers.
Man? All the Avengers.
All the Avengers.
Yeah, and then when he's not doing anything, he's wearing Hawkeye undies, because,
I could turn them inside out, but that's just not the
But
same.
no, you can't vandalize a school with inside-out underwear.
No, that's
Sorry,
just
it's just
embarrassing.
not. It's not going to make headline news.
If he vandalized it, Peter Parker, if he had, like, the web slingers, he's like,
High school sucks.
Yeah.
Junior years for dweebs.
if you're really going to vandalize a high school, you may as well get the sex offender title on top of it, too, right?
That is what we call it, 2-for-1.
Ex-Ohio man charged with
Bilking investors to finance movie Who's Your Monkey?
How do you become an ex-Ohioan?
Where did he go?
They brought him to the border of Ohio and Michigan and said, go and never return.
Like, how do you break up with Ohio? I don't get it. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Perhaps all these answers are in Who's Your Monkey, and I should invest.
I love that there were multiple people who were like, I feel strongly about Who's Your Monkey.
Oh, I mean, obviously his pitch must have been
He
pretty good.
didn't even go with, like, Fargo 2.
Like a
It's
weird,
like
curious
it's like a
George.
Usual Suspects thing, where it's like, whose guys are so safe. It's like,
Who's your monkey?
was there ever a monkey?
House ghost turns out to be some random guy.
living in basements?
Oh my god, that's so much scarier than if it had been an actual ghost.
That's way worse than a ghost.
If you think about thinking something's a ghost and it's actually a person, it's even creepier.
If he actually like went around like in the basement going, ooh,
Like a sheet just...
What was he doing that he was fooling them into being a ghost? Like, did he like bring chains with him?
I'm just in my head seeing the clay scene from Ghost, being like, oh, it's super sexy, my ghost boyfriend's doing this with me, and then be like, oh, actually, no, this is some weird ass guy.
He like goes down to the basement, he takes his shit off, and he's like, well, another day safe in the basement.
Can you imagine
going home.
the seance? And the guy felt so much pressure to be like,
Whoa!
yes, it's me.
he goes up to the bathroom, stands peeing up. Someone walks in, he's like, boo! Like, oh my god, it's a ghost!
Like in Casper when he's like, can I keep you? It's like, imagine some guy just said that to you on the street.
Woman wants sexy to be her first name.
Adam Sexy Gregerson. I think it can even be like, right?
yeah.
Middle name? I love it.
I just think that puts a lot of pressure on yourself.
Is her last name back? I don't know.
You want to be
Any
sexy
human.
Mars? Hey, I'm all for it.
I already
I'm
have
gonna be
sexy Mars.
You were sexy, you changed your name to sexy, and then suddenly like an arm grows out of your eye sockets.
Her poor parents.
Hey, I was just, what was wrong with Rachel?
Maybe if she names herself sexy, she will evolve to be.
That's like let's take baby steps. Get a hot red dress.